The battle between the federal government and Binance doesn't seem to be ending soon, as the federal government says it will fine Binance to the tune of $10 billion as retribution for illegal profiting. What I intend to do on the show today is to tell you three things. Number one, to tell you what the situation is. Number two, to tell you why the government is even thinking of fining Binance. And number three, I intend to tell you what this means for the cryptocurrency industry in Nigeria. Welcome to MarketSquare. My name is Oluwatomibiawe, and as always, I am delighted to have you join me on the show. The special advisor to the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on information and strategy, Mr. Bayo Ononuga, disclosed this potential sanction in an interview claiming that the platform has led to the nation suffering huge losses. But let's start by defining what crypto means. Crypto is a digital currency exchanged through a computer network without relying on banks. And that's where Binance comes in as a platform to afford that to happen. The Central Bank of Nigeria before now had concerns over the sum of about $26 billion that flowed through Binance Nigeria over the past year from unidentified sources. The Nigerian government then went ahead to block the online platforms of Binance and other crypto firms to avert what it considers continuous manipulation of the forex market and illicit movement of funds. Now, this is not the first time the CBN would attribute a portion of the fall of Naira against dollar to a rate publishing company. If you remember in 2021, the same fate befell Aboki FX, a popular mobile and web-based platform that collates the black market exchange rate in Nigeria, when the then CBN governor Godwin Emefiele said the Central Bank of Nigeria would shut down the platform. The Apex Bank had this time also claimed that the platform was described as illegal and criminal platform used for illegal activities that undermines the economy. Interestingly, this also came after the Monetary Policy Committee had a 2-day meeting in September 2021. And if you connect that to what is happening now, this move or this declaration also happened about 2 days after the Monetary Policy Committee even met. Now, this fine comes amid a crackdown on crypto exchange platforms, including Binance, by the federal government of Nigeria. The Nigerian government had reportedly detained 2 top executives of Binance over allegations of price manipulation. There is also the claim that cryptocurrency platforms are causing massive losses for fixing exchange rate. Why is the federal government even considering fining Binance? I believe, number one, this may have been empowered by the fine that was placed on the CEO of Binance 3 months ago. The fine was in the tune of $4.3 billion after pleading guilty to money laundering. And the video we play now, let's see the video.
This morning, another major blow to the cryptocurrency industry as the leader of the world's largest crypto exchange pleads guilty to multiple U.S. violations, including money laundering.
To see the CEO step down and the company and the CEO charged criminally is a very big deal.
Crypto is digital currency exchanged through computer networks without relying on banks. In this case, the feds accuse Binance and its CEO, Changpeng Zhao, of processing more than 100,000 transactions by child abusers, cyber criminals, and even terrorists, including Hamas.
It's very likely that, crypto, was used and funded Hamas, and they used some of that money to perpetrate the attacks.
Binance is also accused of profiting off transactions with sanctioned countries, including Iran.
These laws ensure that our financial institutions are not available to designated terrorist organizations.
Zhao has agreed to pay more than $4 billion in fines and step down as CEO. And Binance will no longer do business within the U.S. It comes just months after the collapse of Binance's former rival, FTX, whose founder, Sam Bankman-Fried, was convicted of fraud and stealing $10 billion. These scandals rocking the crypto world, but many experts believe the industry will get back on its feet.
There's also a lot of good people in the industry who are trying to turn the page and move on.
The government also claims Binance profited significantly from activities it deemed illegal, causing substantial losses to Nigeria. The nature of this illegal transaction is not fully clear, but it's speculated to involve activities that bypass official channels or violate regulations. The government accuses Binance of manipulating the exchange rate between the Nigerian naira and other currencies, particularly through its peer-to-peer platform. Users can negotiate their own terms, unlike centralized exchanges where rates are typically set by the platform. They claim this fixing of exchange rates destabilizes the Nigerian economy, especially during a time of financial struggles. The government might suspect Binance as being used to launder illegal funds, potentially through its peer-to-peer platform where users can trade directly with each other. The federal government of Nigeria could be concerned about capital flight, where individuals move money out of the country through cryptocurrency, potentially impacting Nigeria's foreign exchange reserves. The government claims Binance is not a registered company and lacks a physical presence in the country, making them subject to different regulations and potentially strengthening the government's case against them. It's important to note that these are the accusations by the Nigerian government. The federal government's potential fine on Binance is part of a broader effort to regulate the cryptocurrency landscape in Nigeria. The Central Bank of Nigeria has previously issued warnings and restrictions on cryptocurrency activities, citing concerns about financial stability, money laundering, and customer protection, I beg your pardon. What then is the current development? Binance has denied allegations made by the Nigerian government official that it is facing a $10 billion fine. While Binance maintains its commitment to fostering a positive relationship with the Nigerian government, it firmly states that it will not succumb to pressure to pay for the release of its detained executives. It's unclear if the federal government of Nigeria intends to pursue legal action against Binance to enforce this fine. If so, the outcome of any court case could significantly impact the future of cryptocurrency regulations in Nigeria. But on the international side, this situation could set a precedent for how other governments around the world approach cryptocurrency regulation, making it a case to watch closely. And the question is, what then does this mean for the cryptocurrency industry in Nigeria, or the crypto industry in Nigeria? This means stricter regulations. This fine could signal a stricter regulatory environment for cryptocurrency activities in Nigeria. This could lead to new regulations, licensing requirements, and increased scrutiny for cryptocurrency business operating in Nigeria. This could also mean reduced user activities. Fear of regulatory uncertainty and potential limitations on access to cryptocurrency platforms could discourage Nigerians from engaging in cryptocurrency activities, potentially hindering the growth of the industry in the region. Stricter regulations might dampen innovation and development within the Nigerian cryptocurrency space, potentially impacting the emergence of local stand-ups and entrepreneurs. What does this mean for the global crypto market? The situation in Nigeria could raise concerns and increase regulatory scrutiny of cryptocurrency businesses globally. Governments could state some laws, some regulations that will stifle the growth of cryptocurrency all over the world. Governments worldwide might be more inclined to take a cautious approach and implement stricter regulations to mitigate potential risk associated with cryptocurrency. The uncertainty surrounding the future of cryptocurrency regulations in Nigeria could lead to decreased investor confidence in the overall crypto market, potentially affecting prices and volatility. Moving on from the proposed fine on Binance, let's do the numbers.
There was advancement
yesterday, the 4th of March 2024, as the NGX All-Share Index advanced by 0.10%. Still on the NGX market, investors gained yesterday by over 1 trillion naira. Transcorp was the most traded stock by volume and by value, with over 203 million naira and over 3 billion naira respectively. At the close of trading yesterday, the market recorded 22 gainers, 25 losers, and 72 unchanged. Transcorp topped the gainers list, while Unity Bank topped the list of losers. Now to the foreign exchange market. On the Nigerian Autonomous Foreign Exchange Market yesterday, the 4th of March 2024, Naira appreciated by 0.92% at 1,534 Naira. But on the Bureau de Change market, Naira depreciated by 0.62% at 1,610. And this is different from what we had the last time, but that's how the market is sometimes. And so it's our expectation that today there should be a lot more appreciation in the value of Naira. But the last time we were here, we spoke about the fact that it's quite unusual when Naira is appreciating on the Bureau de Change market and depreciating on the non-firm market. But today we've seen from yesterday that Naira appreciated by 0.92% at 1,534 Naira and depreciated on the Bureau de Change market by 0.62%. Thank you for joining me today on The Numbers. On this week's Economic Funfact, we're looking at the most populous city in Africa, Lagos State. Let's see. Lagos is the most populous city in Africa. Lagos is a vibrant and dynamic megacity with a rich history and culture. Lagos was founded by the Yoruba people in the 14th century. Let me take you back a bit. In the 15th century, the Awori settlement was conquered by the Benin Empire, and the island became a Benin war camp called Eko under Oba Orogbe, the Oba of Benin at the time. The Yoruba still use the name Eko to refer to Lagos. Lagos, which means lakes, was a name given to the settlement by the Portuguese. Lagos served as a major port city and, unfortunately, a significant center of transatlantic slave trade in the 17th and 18th centuries. In 1861, Lagos became a British colony and gained independence in 1960 as part of Nigeria. As the economic and financial capital of Nigeria, Lagos is a hub for various industries including finance, manufacturing, commerce, information technology. Lagos has 29 industrial estates and 4 central business districts. Lagos is the largest market in sub-Saharan Africa. Lagos is home to Nigeria's chief ports, Apapa and Tin Can Island. Lagos is the media hub and international telecommunication gateway. Over 50% of Nigeria's PTO GSM subscribers. Lagos is home to 70% of the country's total industrial investment and 65% of its commercial activities. Lagos internally generated revenue accounts for over 60% of the state's annual budget, skewed in favor of capital expenditure. Lagos is home to over 200 financial institutions. Lagos is home to prestigious educational institutions, including the University of Lagos, established in 1962, and the Lagos Business School, renowned for its business and management programs in 1991. Lagos is a melting pot of diverse ethnicities, religions, and languages, reflecting its rich cultural tapestry. Some of the major ethnic groups residing in Lagos include the Yorubas, the Igbos, the Hausas, and even the Ijaws. Lagos is renowned for its vibrant music scene, having bettered global music icons like Fela Kuti, a pioneer of Afrobeat, and Wizkid, a contemporary Afro-pop star. Ask any tourist, Lagos is a captivating tourist destination, attracting visitors with its beautiful beaches. In Lagos, you enjoy the sun, the sand, and surf at the popular Bar Beach, Elegushi Beach, and Lekki Beach. In Lagos, you know that there is always a thrilling nightlife. You will experience the electrifying nightlife scenes in areas like Ikoyi, Victoria Island, and Lekki. Even in Lagos, you will get to experience cultural flavor. You will immerse yourself in the rich culture by visiting the National Museum of Nigeria, Freedom Park, and the Takwan Bay. Eko has a bubbling market. Lagos has different markets based on what you want. There is the specialty market. These markets focus on specific products. You have the computer village, a haven for electronics and tech enthusiasts. You also have the Balogun spare parts market, another major hub for car parts and accessories. You have the Ebute Ero market, a major market for fish and other seafood. There is also the general market. These are large open-air markets selling a wide range of goods, including food items, clothing, household items, electronics, and more. There you have Balogun Market, renowned for its vast selection of fabrics, textiles, and clothing. You also have the Idumota Market, known for its diverse offerings, from food items and electronics to clothing and household goods. Lagos markets are not just places for buying and selling goods. They are also vibrant cultural hubs. The markets are usually crowded and lively, with vendors calling out their wares. Come and buy, yo, come and buy, yo, and customers negotiating prices. Madam, you know, grade 1,000. Visiting the Lagos market allows you to experience the local culture and interact with friendly and energetic people. Even recently, the President of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, commissioned the Lagos Red Line Rail, which is designed not just to cater and improve the city's mobility, it's also about reshaping the urban landscape and setting a new pace for development. While facing challenges like poverty, crime, and overcrowded, Lagos also presents immense opportunities and boasts a growing middle class. The city is consciously and continuously evolving and striving to overcome its hurdles. Thank you for joining me today on Economic Funfact. That brings us to the end of this show today. Thank you for joining me today on MarketSquare. Do well to follow us on all our social media platforms. My name remains Oluwa Pelumi Awe. See you on the next one.